welcome to Ed Foodie. Today I'm going to take the day off and my wife Catherine will be guest chef, and today we're going to make Chinese rice noodle soup, one with chicken and one with beef. So let's get started, and thank you Catherine for sharing your recipe. So here's a bag of rice noodles, or they call them rice stick. This is a 16-ounce bag. We're going to use half of it. I guess it comes in like two different groupings. We got a big bowl. As you see, they're very long noodles, but they're also, very thin. So what we're going to do is pour hot water on these to cover the noodles, and then we'll let them sit for about 30 minutes until they get soft. But don't let them sit too long or they'll get chewy. Okay, our water is boiling. I've got, it's about 1.5 liters. And we're just gonna pour it right in here. And the amount of water doesn't make any difference. We're gonna throw that away when we're done, but just enough to make sure we cover all the noodles. All right, so we're just gonna let that sit for 30 minutes and we'll start the rest of the recipe. So we just grabbed enough noodles out of this bowl, the big bowl, to fill up one dish.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, I guess, is make two bowls.
Yeah, 2 bowls.
So take half of that, put it in a bowl. So we have our vegetable broth or chicken broth, whichever one you want to use, coming close to a boil. Now we're going to take, what we're using today is chicken.
Yes, chicken.
We'll put the chicken in there. You can use beef, you can use lamb, whatever meat you like. So the way she's making this is she basically makes one bowl at a time. So that's why she left half the chicken there. She'll make the other bowl in a separate dish. Okay, so now you put the noodles in there and basically boil it till the chicken's done.
Yeah.
Which is pretty small chopped up, so about 5 minutes.
Yes. Nice. Put some salt. Then, when you finish this, put this 3 pieces.
So we've got some sliced, it's about 1/2 of a tomato that's sliced.
Yeah.
A handful of chopped cilantro.
Yeah. And
okay, some chopped onion, green onion.
yeah. Okay, now you can take out all this stuff.
So now we just dish it up into a bowl.
Yes. See, everything done.
Very simple, easy.
Yes.
Why does it taste so good then?
Because I'm not chef. Okay, ready?
So there we are. We're gonna put
Basil.
some of the basil on top.
Yeah, looks
I
good.
like to let it soak in there and let that basil cilantro flavor soak into that soup.
You want to try some?
And doesn't that look wonderful?
You want to try some?
So this batch we're making rice noodle soup with beef. We've already got the noodles softened and put into the beef broth. We've got beef that was been previously cooked, right?
Yeah, cook a little bit.
And then you mixed in some oyster sauce. Looks like maybe a teaspoon.
Yeah.
And then here's our garnishes. Here we got our basil, cilantro, green onion, sliced tomato, and then I love to squeeze some lime juice in the final product.
When it's boiling, I will put the beef into there.
Okay.
Okay, and the
So it's boiling.
tomato. See, here's the boiling. Okay, I will put tomato first. I want to make tomato.
So this time she's got basically enough for 2 bowls.
Yeah.
I think last time we only had 1 bowl of chicken broth, 1 bowl of vegetable broth, so we made 2 separate dishes. Yeah, these, I call this pho, but it's really Chinese rice noodle soup, same thing.
Okay.
Really popular here. And so yeah, notice the meat, the beef is cut very thin.
Yeah, I see.
So that it cooks nice and tender. Oh, Mouse wants some.
Okay, I'll put the garlic oil.
Garlic oil. Is that homemade?
Yeah. Garlic oil. That would be better.
So that's like 2 teaspoons.
Yes. And put this.
A little bit of basil.
Basil. This one.
A little bit of cilantro.
And onion. Green.
And onions. And then the limes we'll wait till the end.
Yeah. Okay. You see, here's the red changing color.
Yeah,
That's
so just the pink's kind of gone.
okay. That's all.
1 big bowl of soup really fills it up. What? Yeah, the longest part about making this is waiting the 20 minutes of the noodles to get soft.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put, as usual, a little bit of hoisin sauce. Catherine likes a little bit more spicy hot stuff. Squeeze some fresh lime juice in there. And if you want, a lot of the restaurants will serve some jalapenos also. You could throw in some fresh jalapenos in there.
Okay.
That's it. We're gonna give it a taste.
Chinese. Indian soup. It's good.
Really good. One of the tricks is to definitely slice that beef nice and thin. And of course, the lime juice does a lot for me. Very good. 2 thumbs up for Catherine. Thank you, Catherine, for being our guest chef today.
Thank you.
So I wanted to let this sit for a little bit just so that the onions can blend in, and the cilantro and the basil. And I put a couple of slices of jalapeno. I probably won't eat the jalapeno, but I like the flavor that it spices up the soup. Really good. The basil and the cilantro really make this. And this is, yeah, so simple and easy. And this is the big thing here, at least in Houston. I mean, there's Vietnamese restaurants all over the place. But this Chinese rice noodles, the same thing. And this is from a professional Chinese cook gave you this recipe. Thank you. If you like this video, give Catherine a thumbs up. And please subscribe to Ed Foodie right over there.
Thank you.